1. Class, continuation of our Math 120 workbook assignment. They said if h of x, if h equals to x squared, find h raised to power minus 1. Please note that anytime you see the symbol h raised to minus 1, it means you find the inverse of the function. Anytime you see the symbol h raised to minus 1, it means find the inverse of the function. So if h is x squared, how do we get the inverse of h? So we have to teach you how to find the inverse of a function. Class, everybody look up. Look up. Show you how to find the inverse of the function. If I see you talking, I will try to point the camera at you so that the whole year one can see the noise maker of this set. Are we together? You will blow by force in this school. So please no noise. No, if I see you talking now, I'll say point the camera, show you. You want to show you, you blow. Now look up. So class, if h is x squared, how do we find the inverse of a function? First of all, class, we replace h with y. I've taught this in the general class before. So let y be equals to x squared. Instead of h, let y be equals to x. That's the first step in finding the inverse of a function. The second step, in case you're not aware, is to make x subject of the formula. When solving for inverse of any function, try to make x in the function subject of the formula. Now, how do you make x subject of the formula? You find the square root of both sides. You find the square root of both. Because why do we find the square root of both sides? So this square can cancel this square root. And we're left with x. X is not alone, right? Equals to square root of y. X equals to what? Square root of y. And like this, we have made x subject of the. But after making x subject of the formula, the last step in finding the inverse of a function is to interchange the positions of x and y. Let x and y exchange positions. So y will come outside, x will go inside the square root. And class, therefore we have just gotten our h inverse as square root of what? X. And this is the solution to activity 2.4, question 1c. It said we should, if h is x squared, we should find h raised to power minus 1. Let's really continue to the continuation of that question. He then continued and said we should verify. He said hence, please no noise, verify, hence verify whether or not h of h inverse is equal to h inverse of h. Class, anytime you say whether or not, it means that it might not be the truth. It might be true, it might be false. Class, we need to go and find h of h inverse, and we also need to find h inverse of h. Are they equal to each other? Are they equal to what? Class, we already have that h is x squared, and we just got h inverse as what? Square root of. So this sign clearly means composition. Clearly means what? So if you have to find h of h inverse, it means let h carry h. Let h carry h. So that will be, who is h? X squared. Now let this h inverse enter inside here. It's going to be square root of x, or so let's square root of x, replace x inside here. Now what happens when a square and a square meet each other? They cancel. So h of h inverse is simply x. Now what of h inverse of h? What of h inverse of h inverse of h clearly means that this time around is h inverse that is carrying h. So this h will come inside this h inverse. That will be inside the square root. We're going to replace x with x squared. Now then again, you see that the square will cancel the square root, at h inverse of h is also what? X. So we have therefore proved, this implies that h of h inverse is equal to h inverse of h, and we have proven that what they are equal to each other. Thank you very much. Watch out for the next solution.